Broadcasting live from the Business Radio X studios in Atlanta, Georgia, it's time for Atlanta Business Radio, spotlighting the city's best businesses and the people who lead them.
Hey, this is the post-show wrap-up of the Shrimp Tank. You can always see the replay of the entire show today for our guests on shrimptankpodcast.com, where there are great information on there about being an entrepreneur and also great guests that come on. We interview the brightest and best entrepreneurs across the state of Georgia, and we allow kids to really pitch us on their ideas so they can grow a successful business as well. We're here with our guest today, J.C. Ordono, who's the founder and president of First Fence of Georgia, started in 2004. He did over 2,000 jobs last year. This is a phenomenal interview today. You should really watch the replay on shrimptankpodcast.com. And so we wanted to ask you a couple of hot or not questions in our post-show wrap-up.
Okay, put me on the spot.
All right, so mentor or on your own?
Mentor. Easy enough. Mentorship, you really would learn so much from working with someone else, and like I'm always learning from other people as well. I mean, that there's no replacement for that.
Yeah, and you mentioned in the show here that you learn this fence business by working in somebody else's business. For new entrepreneurs that are watching the post-show wrap-up today, is that a recommendation? Do you have to work in somebody's business to start a business, or can you go out and just give it the old college try on your own?
I think the chance of success is to work in the industry at least for a couple of years and experience it, because to be an entrepreneur, you have to deal with so many different components. You might only be exposed to one part of the business or one idea. You know, it takes a successful business. You have to understand sales. You have to understand operations. You have to understand accounting. You have to understand finance. So all that stuff is information you really can't come up with on your own. And the best way is to immerse yourself in a business and what you want to get into, so you get a full understanding of what's going on.
So hot or not for a new entrepreneur watching this, or even an existing one growing their business, do you need a business plan, and should this be updated annually? Is that a hot or not?
Oh, absolutely smoking hot. I mean, that's
smoking
definite.
Hot. I like that.
Yeah, you just business plan just helps so much in memorializing what your intent is. You kind of set this goal of what you want your business to look like, then you start working backwards. That's the way I do it anyway. And what steps do I need to take to get there? So when we started our business, we had this idea, this is what it's going to be. This is the optimum that we can run the business. And then as we worked our way backwards, today's first step became very obvious to us. Mm-hmm. So definitely. If not, it's too many, it's the forest and trees if you don't.
So for all the aspiring entrepreneurs, hot or not, partners or no partners?
It depends. I'd say for most, not. Let's stay away from that if you can. I've said it before, where equity is very, very expensive as you become successful. So if you can do it on your own, it's a lot less complicated if you can do it on your own. Once you start bringing partners in, the liabilities start going up, the amount of responsibility to others and communication, it just gets complicated. So I would probably stay away from partners if you can.
So in your experience, that adage that the only ships that sink are partnerships, have you found that to be true in your business career?
Yeah. I mean, my story was a little bit different. I made it, but I think that it's I'm not going to say an anomaly, but it's not as common.
Well, thanks for coming on the show today. For those folks watching the video and they need to get a fence at their house or temporary fence, how can they get in touch with your company, learn more about your products and services?
Well, we service all of Metro Atlanta. It's First Fence. You can reach us at firstfence.com. That's the way you do it now. So you can find us easily on the internet. We're all over the place.
And if you want to hear more great advice from JC and an entire replay of the broadcast, go to shrimptankpodcast.com. And you can learn more about running and growing a successful business.